My story really started off as a high school player coming out of Texas, here in the southern area, and I didn't think of my friend for a sec. But whenever I looked at him, he had heart problems, and I didn't get a good starting spot until he said it. But when I said it, I didn't let that slide. And then up to that point, I was determined to never be in the starting position ever again until up to this point. The high school journey still continues here as we were into OT, as we did bypass the fourth quarter, tied it at 13. But whenever I got to play, I was determined in how I could do it, even with my mans and my teams going too good. After for a second we thought it was OT, we forget to realize that we might be playing college football rules. Maybe that's just me, but I still determined to go even better once I reached to college football. At least all the pay work I had into OT wasn't matter for Central, as they were the ones trying to come back for us. We didn't do much well in our first matchup. Then the coach really wanted to see me. This would have been something Darius saw after seeing his older cousin make it to the league. And then he told me if he wants to get me offers. Losing 16-7 wasn't a bad game. We only needed 9 points to probably come back. But then he gave me this. I was confused at first, but then I realized it was an offer, and then my friend got mad at me. Technically not my friend, until later noticed. Coming into my senior year, before 2 weeks game against State, we decided to come out strong and go into our showcase matchup. However, he decided to come up with the new play, becoming receiver. And I was shocked, my coach is shocked, literally almost nobody noticed it. However, this was a different thing, and I was determined to be shocked about it. 2 weeks before state championship, well, a week before the state championship, I was determined to get the starting spot, and I would still be into this game coming in and play Central. When we thought we were going to win it came to a big fall as I got injured, and we didn't expect to happen until the next week when I wasn't playing, sort of playing, until came back to state. But we won the showcase. That was good. It was all up to state to play it. After our showcase win, we would set it out. We would set home in AT&T as our home state championship field. After they defeated Allen, we play our Class A championship game. Whenever we made our first drive, I was going to pass it to my tight end, but soon it down the receiver and broke out a little bit of ankles and ran it all the way to the end zone. And I didn't notice it at first. He would soon be going well into the NFL and taking out a little 2 ankles, not knowing the other guy was there. But my receiver was just as Tyreek Hill. A little bit better, though. Ever since that showcase match, the state was different. On the day of national signing, it was a big thing. Clemson, Miami, Florida, LSU, USC, Oregon, Michigan State, Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Texas were all looking for me. And I was determined that I was going to be in my home state in the Texas Longhorns. I was hoping the Rangers would give me the offer, but they doubted out on me. So I was determined to play on my home state or pick up a new one. I was going to go for Clemson when all of a sudden a voice in my head told me that you should go for at least some of the better schools. And maybe, but at that moment, I was still determined which school I would pick. I was going to go for my home state, Texas, but I did the impossible and thinkable. And this took me a couple minutes to decide which college I would go to pick for. And then I came with the unthinkable, as I signed 2 the Cornhuskers of Nebraska. After signing with the team, I was determined to go for the team and see where would I end off of high school football. Now coming into college for the Cornhuskers, see what I can do with the team.